Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to quickly show you how you can crochet around hairbands like this. Now I've got several different ones. I got these as a pack on Amazon. You just type in hairbands, wire hairbands. There's all different kinds and you can crochet around these. I'm going to crochet around this one and show you how I did this. I'll pop those aside. Now this one is a zigzag. It's very similar to that one, as you can see on this side. It's just a larger zigzag, and up and down these zigzags I put 7 stitches, 7 UK treble crochets, and if you're in the USA that's a double crochet for you. So you can use different stitches on this. You can do them smaller. You don't need to do a treble crochet on this. And it's really easy and it's really pretty. It really changes the difference. Look at the difference from this to this. And for a few pounds, you can get a whole set of these, and then you can just use your yarn stash and do this to them, and they're really pretty. So the yarn that I'm going to use, I used a 4.5 crochet hook for this, but you can use whatever the yarn that says on it. Now for this one, I used this ice yarn, rockabilly yarn for it. You can use any yarn. For the other one, I'm going to use this really nice pink ice yarn. You can use any yarn. This is a double knitting yarn. That's a weight 3 for, if you're in the USA, that's a weight 3. The other one was a weight 4, like an Aran weight. You can use any yarn. So what I'm going to do is, this one is slightly different from this one. With this one, it went on a zigzag almost right away, where this one's got a longer leg on it. But what you're going to do is you're just going to tie it on, and these little rubber stoppers will stop it from coming off. I might change my background so you can see this a little bit better. So just tie it on, a couple of knots around the end, just like that. So I've changed my background so you can see this a little bit better. So I've done my couple of knots on the end. You can just pull that tail in and crochet that in as you go. Now I'm going to put my hook around and make myself a chain 1, just 1 chain, and I'll pull that tail in. Now we're going to do some treble crochets up this leg. I'm going to put about 12 in, just to cover the length of this leg. And these are smaller zigzags than the other one. I'm going to put 5 stitches up, 5 stitches down, 5 up, 5 down, all the way along. And when I get to this leg, I'm going to put another 12 in for the straight line. It's easy to adjust it as well if you need to adjust it. The larger one that I've got here, this one I put 7 stitches up and 7 stitches down because it's a bigger zigzag on it. I only put 4 at the end because it doesn't have a long leg like this one, but it's going to show you that it's easily adjustable for these wire hairbands. So put your yarn over and go right around your wire and pull your stitch through. Yarn over, through 2 loops, yarn over and through 2 loops. So we'll count that as our first stitch. I'm going to put 12 up here. So that's my first one. So that's 2, 3. So this is my number 12 stitch. So I've got 12 treble crochets up that leg. Now, if you don't find you've got enough, you can add more or you can add less, depends on the hairband that you've got. So up here and down here, each one I'm going to put 5 treble crochets. So it might be a little bit fiddly, so we've got to count this one here. So that's my first 5 is going in. That's 1, doesn't matter if you're going around here. That's 2. It will slide down there. 3, 4, and a 5. So that's us done the first section. I'm going to turn it just slightly. And again, yarn over and around the wire. So we're going to do 5 down. As long as you keep doing this in 5s, you'll know that you're doing 5 for there, then 5, 5, 5, all the way up and down. That's 1. So it doesn't matter if it goes to the top, it will come down. So that's 2 for this part of it. 3, 4, and 5. So that's us done enough for that section there. So I'm going to turn it slightly. These will come down, as you can see. We're going to do another 5 that we're going to work up this way, around this one. So up and down these zigzags. 1, you get used to it once you've done a few of these stitches. 2, make sure that you hold your yarn a little bit tight. Don't do them too big. 3, 4, and 5. Now don't worry that it's gone to the top. It will go back down. So now we're going to do 5 to go up this way. So another 5. We'll straighten them all out once we've got them done. That's 2. 3, around the wire. 4, and 5. So that's just under 5 that should come down that way. And then you end up with this zigzag up and down. So we'll do another 5 to go down, 5 to go up. We'll do that all the way around till we get to the end. Then I'll put on another 12 and it should look like this. So I've got all the way around on this and I've put enough stitches in. So I'm just going to snip my yarn. And this is the yarn that I used for this one. It's called Baby Design and it's a ice yarn. So before I finish it off, I'm going to do just one double crochet. That's a single crochet if you're in the USA. And then just pull right through. Catch that. Pull my yarn through that loop. And then I'm going to tie it around this leg. You can put a little spot of glue on it if you want, but I'm just going to tie it in a couple of knots. Push that up. Just make a loop. And I'm going to put a little double knot through. And then I can tie this end off. Just tie it off like that. I'll use my other scissors. Snip it in. And bring it down to that rubber stopper. And that is that one done. I like this one better. This has got a little bit of a bigger zigzag. But it shows you what you can do with different yarns just to jazz up these wire headbands. It's really easy. It just shows you what you can do with your scrap yarn and a wire hairband. So give it a try. Thank you very much for watching. I want to say thank you to everyone who's been supporting my channel, especially in these trying times. I mean, everyone's under a bit of financial stress. And thank you so much to the people who are still buying me a cup of coffee on my coffee page. I'll leave the link underneath the video, and I want to thank everyone else who supports the channel as well. And this is really, really pretty. So give it a try, it's easy. So until the next time, happy crafting, and I'll see you all again soon. Goodbye.